Alright, we're here at the Sarnia station. We got the M301. We got a wave. I just got here. I just pulled up as he was coming. CPKC. That is the first car I've seen that had CPKC logo on it. I know I've heard there's been a few, but that's the first one I've personally seen. It is a new company as of this year. Well, of course, everybody knows it's combining of CP and KC. So that's the first logo I've seen of CPKC. I don't know if they're ever going to repaint locomotives or not, but Government of Canada cars. There's one there. Should go red. There it goes. We got truck frames pretty early in the train. Usually it's much later. We might have more of them near the end. Headed down to the tunnel, which is, he's not quite yet heading down the hill, but once he gets down as far as you can see there, a couple 100 yards, he will start going down a hill and then to the tunnel and then under the river to the US. A very long train. No more truck frames. Might have been a couple 491s. This might be just an extra. If that's the case, it wouldn't be A491, it would be X491. But either way, it's 491. Spans across two of them. I don't know if I've ever seen a graffiti that's gone across two cars. I have yet today to see any character art. This is the third train. We used to get 1 to 3 of them every train, but now we've Very seldom and few we see some good character art. But now that I've said that, we'll see one. I'm hoping. Something big and good. Nice signatures. Bunch of tankers, we won't see much here other than the odd signatures, tags, stuff like that. As I said, he's slowing down considerably as he goes into the yard, which is about a mile or two down the road there. It's the yard here. This is one half of the yard, the other half's on the other end of town. And it's a bigger yard than here. It's about, I don't know, 20 to 30 tracks wide here, but of course there's the three main lines, but really they only use the two. Track 1 and track 2 or north and south. 2 is the main, but they do use the north track here just as much. I hope that flame over there doesn't throw the focus off. Here's the empty truck frames. If you're watching the long video of this, one of the rail fanning videos on train fans, this will be the sister train to the 491 that was just the last train. That was in this video before. If you're watching the long video for the day, these are the empties. That goes over with these full, they're the truck frames. And then the 492 comes back over with empties. Got some more auto wrecks coming. Maybe we'll get that graffiti. Hopefully get one good character art graffiti today, since they're so rare these days. I used to love it 2 years ago, 3 years ago. There'd be multiples on every train, but I don't know why they're getting so far and few on the CN trains these days. Don't get me wrong, there's lots of graffiti, some nice tags, but all the good character art seems to be going. But I'm predicting there's going to be one here. There's not much left, but I'd love to see one of those big Simpsons come through here. I have seen 2 of them before. Oh, well, not really character. It is, but it's a little too small. Oh, looks like it's going to be a no for today for it. Actually, now that I've really kind of thought about it, this camera usually won't be used for train fans. So if it's going to be in a long daily video, it'll be on Planes, Trains and Boats online. I always post one train video on there every day at noon, but and then a ship video and a plane video. But when I don't have planes, I'll substitute it with an extra ship or an extra train. But I'll usually try for a ship because ships do get more views, so do planes. Even though I can film trains more, they're just don't have the views of all the stuff I film. Trains do get the least. But I love them. It wasn't two, we had three at least. My GoPro right there, that'll get track sides. If it comes up track 1, then I get it really close. But it did not, came track 2. And with it being on track 2, the GoPro probably won't pick it up very good because it's the GoPro 8. They're not good for low light. This camera here is the best one I've got for getting lower light. Looks pretty good. The GoPro, no. I love the video on the GoPros. They're great, but they're not good for cold weather. They're not good for hot weather, and they're not good for low light. At least the 8s. I believe they've gotten much better over the 9s, 10s, and 11s, and I think the 12s now, but I'll just usually stick with my 8s for now. And well, I have two 8s, but one of them kind of fried a battery. It swelled up and it was plugged in doing time lapse for like 8 hours for 5 or 6 days in a row in a transport truck on the channel Truck Spotting Great Lakes. And it started to act up and then couldn't get the battery out. It had swelled up a bit, and finally we got it out. And GoPro's still okay, but it has trouble charging batteries. It just starts flashing off and on that it's charging and then not charging and charging. And so it's still being used in that truck, but with no battery. We only put the battery in when we need to walk around with it, and then charge it up on a GoPro dual charger, not in the camera. It's kind of a bummer. They're expensive, but it is what it is. I would love to do more GoPro stuff and stuff like that, get some newer ones, but they're quite costly, and this channel's not monetized, so yet. Hoping sometime it will be. YouTube does stick ads in everybody's channels now, so might as well get my share. I do have other channels. One of them is monetized, has been for 13 years. And that is Car Wars with a Z. It's getting out of focus here sometimes with these cars because of those flames behind it. And you can see through it, it focuses on the flame. Alright, here comes our end. Once again, this was the 382, M382.